Today, guys, I'm going to be putting together a montage for you of all of my favorite builds and all of our good high profit builds. I know a lot of you are new subscribers, so if you haven't seen all these yet, make sure you go back and watch the full video of them, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Alright guys, so for this first one, this is taking me back into my memories. I was 17 years old here when I made this. That explains why the camera quality isn't the best or the audio. But I am going to make a colored pencil cup out of colored pencils, obviously. So that right there was mixing up the epoxy, pouring it into the mold with the colored pencils. This right here, obviously, I'm taking it out, getting ready to put it on the lathe. Put it on the lathe, spun it down. I tell you what, if you never spun epoxy on the lathe, it is hard. So make sure you know what you're doing. Sanding her up real nice right there. You can tell we already made the hole for the cup and everything. This right here is the finished product on that one. Absolutely came out like a beaut. I believe I sold this for like $50 or $60. I think I sold it to my grandma actually. But yeah, came out looking good, and we are going to head to the next build. Let's get into it. This next build, guys, is one that made me a lot of money. I'm telling you, if you do have a lathe, you need to do this. These blanks on Amazon, these are black walnut. Canadian black walnut is what they say. But it's like $24 for 4 of them. And then you can just get the little bit of hardware. But you can make these really nice bottle openers, what I'm making right here. And I'm telling you, they sell anywhere from $25 to like $40. I probably made $1,000 on these in like 2 or 3 weeks time. This is definitely a top seller. If you haven't made any bottle openers, you need to do this. I have 2 different videos on my channel. This is this one, and then there's another one that I'll put in this one. But yes, they are very high profitable and always a good fun build to do. I definitely recommend building you some bottle openers. Let's get into the next one. This is another banger, guys. This is right here is us building a food tray, a party food tray. Like, you know, you carry your crock pot in, all that good stuff, that hot mac and cheese. But that bottom board right there, you can find that at your local Home Depot or Lowe's. They're probably about $12. It's cheap, but sometimes when they cheap, you just got to give it a little bit of love. That's why we burned it right there. Then we cut out a bunch of 1x3s to use as a side. Here's a little dope laser engraving montage. Oh yeah, peep that out. But yeah, and then we just took those little 1x3 pieces, put them all together. That's using them good Howards. Get a nice finish on there. And like I said, this was another really good profitable build right here. It probably costs $15 to make this, and you can sell for $60 easily. So good money into that. Made a lot of money on these too. I definitely recommend trying those out if you haven't. Go watch the full video to see exactly how we build it. And we're going to move on to the next one. Guys, this one right here, we are building a live edge bench. I don't know if you guys ever worked with live edge before, but if you do, you know they make good benches, tables, all that good stuff. This is a very simple process. You just get your piece of live edge slab, take the bark off, sand it up, you know, make sure everything's looking nice and pretty, nice and smooth. Like that just popped up. If you haven't smashed that sub button already, make sure you smack that bad boy for me. This right here is throwing on that Howards. Obviously, the Howards makes everything look beautiful. If you want to check them out, link in the description. There's also a link of all the tools that I use in the shop and tools that I recommend if you want to check that out. Also, you might want to check out that merch down there too. But yeah, this is a very simple process right here. And like I said, I mean, these sell for a lot of money. I sold this one right here to a buddy, so I only got $200 for it. But I know some people can get $400 for this easily. So it's also another good high profitable build to keep in mind. The weather's going to get warmer soon, so you guys already know it's going to be time for plants. So obviously, you need to go ahead and start making you some planters. They're going to sell really well. This one right here on Etsy, I seen going for like $250 or something crazy. But yes, right here we're building a hanging flower pot stand. They're actually really, really cool. I did mine out of live edge, which like I said would go for a little bit more money because it's a 1 of 1 obviously. But yeah, so we had another little extra side piece of live edge that we were going to use as the part that's going to hold up the actual flower pot. And this right here is what it looks like at the end. Like I said, it absolutely is awesome. My fiance unfortunately done claimed this, but she absolutely loved it. and I plan on making more to sell. So just another thing to keep your mind on. This next one right here, I could only get a few clips of, but this is the drinking game. All you need is like a 1x4, a 1x1, and a 2x2. You just do that little design right there, and then you add your little hooks and your chains. Very simple build. Also done sold a lot of these, so it's very budget friendly. That one right there, just because it has black walnut in it, it's a little more expensive, but you can just get a regular 2x2 of pine. Probably honestly could build that for like $3 or $5 in just material. So it's very high profit margin there. Definitely recommend giving this one a shot and try to sell it. So we'll move on to the next one. I told you I was going to have another bottle opener one in here. This right here is my most popular video yet today. It's very simple. You just take a 1x1, round over the edges on all the sides of it. Cut as many pieces as you can out. I believe we went with like 5 or 6 inches here. Per 1x1, you get probably 12 out of one of the 1x1s, which is like $1.50, $2 in the store. Very high profit margins. Very cheap to make, and like I said, you can sell these. I do like 1 for 10 or 2 for 15. They sell like hotcakes. Very, very profitable here. Definitely make you some of these. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Like I said, I know it's something different, but like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you go back and watch all them good videos. This Saturday, I want y'all to be excited. I have a really good build coming out. It's going to be definitely a high profit build, so just stay tuned for that, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.